Shaq out there in them streets. I enjoy Shaq. Shaq, I could be friends with him. I could see playing cards. Like he would be somebody that I would love hanging out with for a period of time, as long as I could go home. You know what I'm saying? Like he seems like a lot of fun. A lot of fun, not like Paul Pierce fun. Like, you know, if you're gonna hang out, some of y'all would prefer to hang out. Maybe that's a question. Who would you prefer to hang out with, Paul Pierce or Shaq? Shaq is somebody I can hang out with.
Shaq not letting people borrow girlfriends for the day. So
nah. But however, he is sliding into DMs of people working at Home Depot. So there's a story about a woman who works at Home Depot. She's very beautiful, and Shaq slid in the DMs and said something about, I'm sure, the boyfriends or something. You know, it was like he was shooting his shot, but he was subtle with it. He wasn't like heavy-handed, like, let me grab your titties or something. He was just very, very, very respectful in the DMs. She posted it. She got a lot of backlash. I think she actually has quit Home Depot. She has, you know, she went online saying how horrible people are. Like, people were trolling her. Wow. Like, why are you working at Home Depot? You should be on OnlyFans. Like, how depressed y'all were, like, not y'all, because this audience is
I get it.
Beautiful. But there's some really horrible people in this country and the world that just have nothing going on in their lives that they want to troll this young lady working at Home Depot. So Shaq went looking for her. So he found the Home Depot. He showed up to Home Depot, dressed as and did a rap video from Home Depot, which is hilarious. Shaq is probably the best rapper in NBA history, bar none. Period.
That's probably true.
I mean, we could talk about Dame Lillard. We could talk about him, but Shaq.
I mean, Dame did a diss battle with Shaq, and Shaq was retired. Like Shaq came, Shaq's probably the greatest rapper of the NBA, of all time NBA. That's true.
And this was the video. He had a little cartoon of Kobe when he talked about him. It was just really well done. Like, he did this like quickly because the thing happened last week with the girl. He shows up. Not only did he show up to Home Depot, did a rap video in the Home Depot, but he also bought appliances for a family that was there to buy some appliances. He paid for that. He does this frequently. That's why I can roll with him. He show up in the shoe store. Boy needs some shoes. He gonna buy all of the shoes for him. He shows up to the store, buy stuff for people all the time. This is what it looks like to me when you are in community with folk. You love people. You got money. You don't need anything, and you just shower folk with goodness. That is Shaq. He brings joy. I love it. I love it.
He's really good at being famous. You know?
Yes. This is how you do it.
Yeah, people don't see that as a skill, really, but it's like he's good at being famous. Him, Charles Barkley, there's people that are just good at being famous. Where it's like
Charles not as much. Charles,
Charles,
I haven't seen Shaq in an orange jumpsuit.
So Charles has nor
has Shaq thrown anybody through anything
that we know of.
Right.
Shaq, I will say this is the thing though. You can make an argument Barkley's better at being famous because of that. Like, he got checkers on his jacket, right? He got things where we're supposed to be like, this man should never work again.
Right.
And he be on there every Thursday laughing with Kenny and the boys, and we be like, there he is. He's so famous.
Worse. He just got a $12 million contract to be on CNN with Gayle King to talk about stuff that ain't nobody even asked for. But to your point,
he's really good. They are so good at being famous. I prefer Shaq's fame more because Shaq tends to stay out of lanes most of the time. If he can lanes he ain't did the reading on, he tend to stay over there, stay away from it. But Shaq's really good at being famous, and that's nice that he did that. But it's sad that woman left the job. Like, she was catching it from every angle, because you also had people that were mad that she said she was like, people tell me I'm too pretty to work at Home Depot, and then there were people mad like, you ain't too pretty to do no job. It's like, what are y'all mad about?
She's just relaying information. It's so weird. Let me just say another great thing about Shaq. He likes working women. So he met few people know this. He met Shawnee at a movie theater. She was doing a premiere. She was working for a company that was doing, I think it was marketing or something for a major movie that had celebrities in it. Shaq, it might have been one of Shaq's movies. And she was at a movie theater working. And she kept her job even while they were dating, and all the way up to, through the kid and everything. She stayed working. And then she when she was in relationship with him in marriage, she went and started businesses, started the Basketball Wives franchise. Like, she has never stopped working. Shawnee O'Neal is a G for that. And so Shaq obviously is attracted to women that work hard.
Also, he like low key is one of the people that's been in therapy the last few years. And if you listen to him reflect on his life and the decisions he's made, it's really a breath of fresh air to see like an older Black dude, especially somebody we put at the height of masculinity during his dominant days, talk about like regretting, you know, how he treated his relationships and stuff like that. I'm here for Shaq, man. I love this version of Shaq. Shout out to getting older.
Let me say that. And his documentary, which I have recommended in the past on my what to watch list, y'all can check that out too, because it goes into all of that with his mama, with his siblings, talking about that. Self-reflection and growth it's not where you've been, because we all have been places and done things. It's where you're going, where you are in that process. So thumbs up to Shaq. I love him for all of that.